Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I welcome you on our page to Aburane Family Connect, where family matters. So today, I want us to discuss about understanding your partner or knowing how better to serve them. Jesus says in the Bible that the greatest of all shall be a servant. So as we walk this journey of marriage, it is very important to understand our partners. It is very important, even if you're going to do business and you have a business partner, it is very important to understand that person, and so that you can know how to relate better and how to work with them. So it is with marriage. So what are some of the things we need to consider in trying to understand our mates? Number one, active listening and empathy. We need to pay attention to our spouses when they are speaking, pay attention to non-verbal communication, and also to the words they are saying. Don't listen to reply, listen to understand. Whenever you're discussing about something, whether it's something good, whether it is something bad, the disagreement, whether it's anything you're talking about, always try to listen more than what the person is saying, so that you can understand their heart. It is when you listen with active listening that you listen with your heart. You add another ear, which is not this physical ear, and you are able to pick out what they are saying without saying. And then you will be able to understand their heart and be able to serve them better, or to relate with them better, or to cooperate with them better. So the other thing, understand their perspective. We all come from different backgrounds and settings. We have experienced different things. We have gone different things through different things. We have grown up in different things, and so life has been different. Everyone has experienced life differently. So when someone is speaking, try to understand their perspective towards different issues or topics, because how I view something is not how you view it. But what is important is, do I understand your perception towards something? Do I understand what you're saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Can we find a common ground so that we can all meet the goals that we share, or the common principles or values or vision that we share? Because remember, as we are married, we are sharing the same vision. So if we are going to achieve that vision, if we are going to achieve that goal, if we are going to achieve certain things we need to achieve in marriage, we need to understand our spouse's perspective about things and understand them and respect them. We need to validate their feelings and emotions, because each one of us, we feel differently towards different things, and we need our spouses or the person you're married to, they must validate your emotions or your feelings, because if they don't, you will feel as if you are left out. You will feel that gap. There will be a gap that will be created. So it is very important for us as spouses to validate each other's emotions, because if you don't validate your spouse's emotion, someone is going to validate them, and whoever validates those emotions will take the priority in their life. Let's be intentional when we are loving our spouses. And also know their weaknesses. Know your spouse's abilities. Know your spouse's goals, aspirations, and dreams. Because it is when you know that you will be better you will support them better. But if someone has an aspiration, someone has a dream, someone has a goal, and you don't know about it, or you're not caring about it, that means they will feel detached. And that is how gaps are created in marriage, because you're not fitting into each other. Everyone is diverting in a different area. And when that person gets someone who fits in properly, who reasons like them, understands them, supports their goals, listens to their aspiration, that is when we find problems. And that's how even cheating comes in. Then the other thing we need to do is to have open and honest conversations. The Bible says that two cannot walk together unless they agree. So if you're not talking, if you're not having open and honest conversation and consistent conversation with your spouse about everything and even nothing. At times you're even talking about nothing, you're gossiping about this one, you're gossiping about your sisters and brothers or what you saw at work, but that shows that your relationship is healthy. You can talk about important things, but you can also talk about nothing and laugh and joke, that natural flow. So it's very important for us to have an open and an honest conversation about everything, whether you agree or disagree, but let that communication be there. Even if someone says a point and you don't agree with it, it is okay. At least you have known their side. At least you have known how they think about something and get to know why they see it differently. Some people have different perceptions because of maybe of what they have gone through. They are negative about some things, about some people, about some jobs, about some characters of people. So there's always a hidden something towards what someone is saying. There's always a hidden reason why someone is not responding that way, someone is not perceiving you that way, someone is not seeing things like how you do. But what is important is to understand your partner. Why are they thinking or reasoning about something in a different way? So don't fear to communicate, because I know some of you don't want to disagree, so you use the silent treatment and you use the statements like nyonka byesasira nkabirgaho kwecara agambe ni cheche turakore ni cheche nitinkwenda kuchigamba ko ngunda kigambeho naza kutongana. No, you would rather talk about it, you disagree, or mutongane konko obanomot this person thinks about this thing this way. Then the other thing is we need to spend quality time with our partners and do activities together, do life together. Because remember, when we talk about a partner, this is someone who is your team member. This is someone who is on your side. This is your partner is not your opponent. They are not on the different side. They are supposed to be on your team. You're supposed to be scoring in the same goal. You're supposed to be fighting on the same team. So you need to do activities together, because as you do things together, that one will even cause you to understand the person better, how they reason, how they feel about things, whether they easily give up, whether they are resilient, and how they operate basically. But if you're not in their space, you will not know. So it's very important for us as couples to do things together. Find activities that you can do together. If for those who love football, if your spouse loves football, you can escort. You might not play football, but you can go and watch with them, even if they are boring. But you are there as a supporter, as a fan. Be their number one fan. Don't be busy for your spouse. You need to sacrifice some girlfriend outings, some boyfriend outings, so that to create time to be with your spouse. Because it is through being in each other's space, it is through doing life together that you will get to know even the deep things that person has not told you. Be each other's supporter, confident. If your spouse loves something, they love baking, they love singing, they love dancing, they love swimming, they love football, they love whatever hobbies and activities they love. When they are doing that, support them, be in their space, be around them. You might not do it perfectly like how they want, but at least you can do something. You can say, how can I help you? What can I bring? So that this person feels like you are making them a priority. Because if we don't be our spouse's fans, who is going to be? Whoever becomes your spouse's fan, they will take the place, because that person will always be looking forward to being with that person. Because you have not availed yourself, you're always busy, you're always here, you are dodging. The last one I want to talk about is respect your spouse's differences. Let's respect each other's differences. We know that we are not a photocopy of each other. And we know that unlike poles attract. That is why you will never find a couple who have or who share same personalities exactly. You find this one is talkative, this one is quiet, this one is quiet, this one is what, this one is... So we are all... That's how God has tailored it. That's how God has made it. So it's very important for us to respect each other's difference, because those differences are the ones which attracted us to our spouses. Why did I get attracted to that person? Because they share differences that you did not have. And every time you're lacking something, we look for it in other people. So let's see, respect those differences. Now, don't try to change your spouse to be like you, because it will be a whole bunch of boredom. You will be bored. If I'm laughing like the way you're laughing, I'm reasoning like you will not be challenged. You will not look at things differently. You will not reason differently. You will not desire and like different places. You will not even explore beyond your capacity. Why? Because you and your spouses, you are the same. So, ladies and gentlemen, marriage is good, but we need to invest time. We need to invest our hearts. Some of you, your heart is still outside. You have only put your foot waiting. What if he hurts me? No, let's love wholeheartedly. Let's be there for our spouses. Let's enjoy marriage, the safe space for our spouses to come and shelter under our wings and our arms. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to subscribe to our channel, Thabane on Family Connect, where we share about marriage, parenting, relationship, and many other things. I remain Molev Sinja Kateihwa. See you next time.